This video will explain how to replace the GPS receiver module on a GPS7 module for a TG8000 or TG700. The first step is to remove the GPS7 module from the mainframe. So you have to loosen the two screws which hold the module into the frame, and then pull the module directly out. It helps to have something to hold on to do it. I use another connector. It pulls out. At this point, you should start to worry about the static protection of the module. So ideally, you would have a static controlled environment, but at a minimum, you can get a wrist strap so that you're protected and ground to the module. The next step is to remove the actual module from the card. The first step of that is to take off the two cables. So pull off the SMB cable, just pulls off directly, and then the ribbon cable. Then you need to remove the 4 screws. Those are Torx T10 types. Or they may be hex nuts, depending on which type of module you have. The replacement module looks very similar, maybe identical, or it may be similar. The newest modules we have the 2 little switches on them. You can identify them. Goes on the same way with the SMB connector toward the RF cable, but they require different screws. There's a small component near this hole, so instead of the T10 screws, we use this hex screw, which is a little smaller diameter. They'll come with the module. For those, you'll need a 3/16" nut driver. The torque spec is 5 inch-pounds. If you have a torque driver, that's great. If you don't have a torque driver, you'll have to estimate, firm enough that they're not going to come loose, but obviously you don't want to break them. Reconnect the ribbon cable, make sure all the pins are in the holes. It can be offset because it's not shrouded. Make sure it's in there correctly. Reconnect that. And now you have it reassembled with the new module. Reinsert into the mainframe. And then tighten the screws. Usually easier to get them both started before you cinch one down. And there you have it. After you install it, we should turn it on and make sure the module boots correctly and has the correct software versions. To see the software version, from the preset menu, press the up arrow to Utilities, press Enter, and that gets you to the hardware version. Then press the right arrow, and you'll see the GPS7. Here we see it's a 3023 module and a 1.04 software.